Hello to all my beautiful collective. This is your girl Empress Matt on the ones and twos and I'm about to get ready to do a quick energy check in for my collective. If this is something that's going to resonate, it's going to resonate. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. Just please do not force it to fit if it's not your story. And if you like and or love what I do, of course, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow on your way out. And I'd appreciate it. Nonetheless, let's get into this reading. Okay, so this is just generally for those of you who just may be kind of like wondering what is it specifically that's kind of like keeping you from leveling up in the current connection that you're in with someone. I do pick up that for the most part with the connection that you're in at this moment with this particular individual. I'm definitely picking up that it's just y'all do have a good vibe. I feel a lot of love between you guys. I feel that you guys have good chemistry. The only thing is, I'm feeling like my Divine Feminine Collective in particular, who this is going to resonate with at this moment, midnight. Hey, midnight. It's midnight. Hey, midnight. So, for those of you who this is going to resonate with in particular, you may just be trying to determine what exactly is this that's keeping you from leveling up with this particular masculine energy that you're currently in this connection with. It's like I see good energy, but I'm just seeing a delay in moving forward in some shape, form, or fashion. And I feel like for my Divine Feminine Collective in particular, who this is going to resonate with, you are definitely trying to determine what is it? Like, what is it? Like, I know we got a good vibe. We kick it all the time. We spend a lot of time with each other, but it's just a part of me with this person that where it's like, damn, we just can't seem to just can't get right. Pretty much. But first and foremost, one of the particular readings, the reason why is some type of lack mentality. I feel like you could want kids. I feel like you both in general could just be people who for the most part have pretty great lives, but it's something I feel like this masculine energy that we're speaking on at this time could have maybe had a rather complicated upbringing. I feel like it was a lot of challenges and obstacles that they were put up against. I feel like for the most part this particular masculine energy did overcome them, but it's some type of lack mentality that I am getting off this person. So it's also giving me a lot of self-sabotage energy on some in some shape, form, or fashion. And I do pick up that this masculine is someone who just does not easily trust. I do pick up that they have developed a certain level of trust with my Divine Feminine Collective I'm speaking on at this time, but nonetheless it is a energy still around. It's a fear of them getting hurt. Okay, it's something about a fear of them getting hurt. I even heard on some level it could be a fear of them not wanting to hurt you. Okay, yeah, fear of commitment. Yeah, because I feel like it makes me feel Eight of Swords. It makes me feel Eight of Swords because with Eight of Swords, in tarot, for those of you who know, it's like you self-sabotage energy. Like this person is thinking about everything that could possibly go wrong, and even y'all could even be living together, but maybe it's something that they don't want to have a child because maybe y'all been in a relationship for a while, but it's like for those whom I'm speaking to at this moment, you are in a connection with this person, but it's just certain parts of the relationship dynamic that still have not yet developed in some shape, form, or fashion, if that makes sense. So with it not really developing, it could even be as far as pregnancy. Like maybe you want kids, maybe y'all been together for a while. You even could be newlyweds, but it's a delay. Like that, it's like they have a fear. It's like a fear of messing up. This person could give it's giving me people pleasing energy. They have a major energy, yeah, lack of self confidence. Because as confident as they present themselves to be, I don't feel as though it's that confident to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something about them just feeling like, damn, I just don't want to mess this shit up. Lack of alignment with love. It's like, and then sometimes they feel as though they don't deserve love. For some reason, they even could even feel as though my Divine Feminine Collective, who this is gonna resonate with, you may be too good to be true. Sometimes it says fears around love. Yeah, it's like they got a lot of fear around love. It's like on some level, it makes me feel as though they don't feel like they deserve you. or they don't feel like they deserve to be loved. I'm even hearing that this could have been a masculine who even grew up in a group home, adoptive home, and maybe if that was not the case, maybe they bounced around from home to home. So I'm just getting a lot of energy around them being a child, and it's still some stuff that they need to face head on before you guys can successfully. I told you, subconscious negative beliefs. I told you, it's subconscious negative belief, which is exactly Eight of Swords. That's what I was getting. It's something like, and it's a fear of being rejected. So if you married, they have a fear of getting divorced. Maybe you want to get married and they don't want to get married. But it's like they have a fear of getting divorced. They have a fear of having to share assets. So it's just like irrational reasons to have fear. Because it's like we already doing everything, but we may not be doing this thing. Or maybe we've been sleeping together and we not using protection, but the only thing we haven't done is we haven't chosen to get pregnant. Maybe we've been staying together and been in a relationship for a long time, but every time I come to you and talk about marriage, it's some type of energy around you got an issue with being married because you saw some negative toxic stuff when you was growing up, so it make you not feel comfortable with marriage. Then maybe you got kids, but maybe you grew up in a foster home and you just feel as though if we have kids and it may not work out. So I'm just getting that subconscious negative beliefs, belief that true love doesn't exist. And it's so crazy because even though everything is right between you guys, for whatever reason, they still have some subconscious negative beliefs. That's what's blocking this connection. False self beliefs. Like, it's like they don't trust themselves. Maybe they were not always in the best headspace. Maybe they could have struggled with substances abuse. Maybe they could have struggled with an abusive home. Maybe they could have dealt with a father that was an alcoholic. So it's just a lot of energy around them just not wanting to basically repeat the mistakes of their past. But the crazy part about the repeating the mistakes of their past is like their childhood. So it's a lot of unresolved childhood issues that's pretty much blocking the forward movement of this connection at this time, collective. So anyway, that's what I have for you. Have a great day. Empress Matt out. Peace.